Driver alert. Today we're going to talk about the ATO scam. I'm going to tell you what it is, how it works, and how to avoid it. Hey, but first, before I start this video, I would like to ask you all, if you find my content helpful in any way, I would like to ask you to please subscribe, like, and share, and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated on my latest content. Okay. The ATO scam is called Account Takeover scam. This is actually one of the oldest and most effective scams targeting Uber and Lyft drivers. But scammers keep changing the details. The goal isn't the fake ride. It's getting you to believe you're talking to Uber or Lyft Support, okay? So you'll hand over access to your account. Now here's how it works. The fake ride, okay? The scammer requests a ride using a stolen or fake account. They often use brand new or hacked 5-star accounts. The pickup location is impossible. Middle of the lake, a river, park, or random location. Somewhere off in the forest, some goddamn where don't nobody live at and shit. They message you to call a phone number outside of the app. Meaning, you'll get a message in the driver's app telling you to call a certain number when you get to the location, okay? This is your first red flag. Any phone numbers that you receive in a message that's giving you a number to call is a red flag. Call through that's number one. Any phone numbers that you receive in your driver's app messages with a phone number saying call this number, that's your first red flag. Okay. Then step two, this is what they do. They need you to answer the phone, right? Later. So let's say you get to the pickup location and you realize that the location is somewhere impossible. There's no people there. So you say, man, what's going on? And so the first thing you do is, okay, you'll call the number in the Uber app. You'll call through the Uber app. Most drivers will call through the Uber app, okay? New drivers, they'll be so confused. Yes, they'll call through the Uber app. They won't get no answer. Then, maybe after trying once or twice and not getting an answer, what they would do is they will call the number in the messages. That is a big mistake. You're going to call that number once or twice, and then they're not going to answer, right? Okay, so they need you to answer the phone, okay? So they need you to answer the phone when you call that number that they provided in the messages. Now, later, they call pretending to be Uber, Safety, or Lyft, Trust and Safety. Okay? And they'll say things like, a rider accused you of sexual harassment. A passenger reported you were intoxicated. Someone reported you were driving under the influence. Your account has suspicious activity. We're verifying your account. Okay? They are trying to scare you before you have time to think. Meaning, they want to throw you off from what the scam is actually about by instilling fear in you. Oh my God, someone accused me of sexual harassment. Oh my goodness, I don't drink. A passenger reported me of driving intoxicated. Someone reporting that I was driving under the influence of speeding. Why does my account have suspicious activity? Why do my account needs to be verified? A lot of new drivers is not going to understand this. They're going to panic. A lot of seasoned drivers probably have seen this before, but some may have gotten stung with it. Some may just ignore it. Okay? But this is a lot of things you new drivers need to really pay attention to what I'm saying. Okay. What they're trying to do, they're trying to scare you before you have time to think. So you're more worried about what it is that they claim in the complaint is, instead of what it actually, instead of focusing on why in the hell is Uber and Lyft calling you? Or, you're not even focused on the fact that this could possibly be a scam. Now, step 3, this is what they do. They try to steal your account. Once they have your attention, they'll ask for things like, they'll say, hey, can I have your verification code? Can I have your phone number? Your email address? Your password? They'll tell you to log out. They'll send a login code and ask you to read it to them. The moment you give them the verification code, your account is gone. All the money that you didn't work for that day or that week is gone. You get what I'm saying? They'll burn you. They're going to take the money and, you know what I'm saying, they're going to burn you. Step 4, they cash out your money, okay? Once inside your account, after you done gave them the information, being unaware, then they go to cashing out your account, and they do things like change your banking information, transfer your earnings, change your password, lock you out your own account. Sometimes even use your driver account for other fraud. So not only will they take your money, change the passwords to your account and your banking information, they're going to lock you out of your account, and they're going to use it to further do scams with. So you're going to be completely locked out of your account. So then you're really going to be fucked in. Okay. And so this is the ATO, this is the ATO scam. Okay? Again, I'm going to run over this again because so y'all can clearly understand it. I'm going to go over it one more time. The ATO scam is called the Account Takeover scam. Okay? It's a scam where they use a fake ride. And, okay, they would, once you get to the location, you will get a message en route to the location with the phone number in the message telling you to call that number. When you get to the location, you're going to realize that there's nobody there, that the map is pinging in a place where no one is at. Okay? So then they're looking for you to instantly call the number that's attached to the message instead of calling through the Uber app. So they want you to call the number, but after calling through the Uber app a couple of times, you said, man, you know what? Let me call the number. That's when they got you. Because now they got your phone number. Okay? Okay, so, like I said, okay, then when you realize that you can't pick nobody up and you made several attempts to reach them, then you cancel the trip. You're going to get a cancellation fee, okay? So then you're going to, maybe 1 or 2 trips in, you're going to get a call. And it's going to be somebody pretending to be from Uber and Lyft's safety and support team. And they're going to say, hey, that we're from the trust and safety team and we have complaints. We have got a complaint against you. Someone accused you of sexual harassment. A passenger reported you were intoxicated. Someone reported you were driving too fast. Your account has been flagged for suspicious activity. We are verifying your account. They may come up with all types of shit. Okay. Trying to scare you before you have time to think. Using the scare tactics before you have time to think. Okay? Once they have your attention, they'll ask you for things like your verification code, your phone number, your email, your password. They'll tell you to log out. They'll send a login code and ask you to read it to them. The moment you give them that verification code, your Uber and Lyft account is gone. Okay? After the moment you give them the verification code, your Uber and Lyft account is gone. They cash out your money. Okay? They change your banking information, transfer your earnings, change your password, lock you out your account. Sometimes they even use your driver's account for other fraud. So the same way they use that account to the fake account to the fake account or the hacked account to contact you, they're going to in turn, after they take all your money, they're going to use your account to continue their fraud. Okay? This is how this works. So, I'm going to give you all some rules to follow. That's going to help you avoid this account takeover scam. Never call numbers sent in riders' messages. Uber will not ask for your password verification code over the phone. Never read a login code to anyone. Hang up and contact Uber or Lyft only through the app if you're unsure. Never, ever contact any numbers sent through riders messages. That's it. So this is this is called the ATO scam, account takeover. People, this is very important information that I hope you all pay close attention to. I didn't mean to be so long and so rambling, but I try to be as clear as possible. I don't have the best vocabulary, but I do the best I can. You know what I'm saying? And I leave this type of content because I want y'all to be informed on all the bullshit that you may run into. Okay? So you all out there can stay safe. Hey man, it is a goddamn shame for these sons of a bitches to be sitting behind computers somewhere and see most of this bullshit is coming from foreign countries. No, I ain't going to attach no ethnicity to it. But it's coming from a foreign country somewhere. Yes, we have hackers here in America, but the majority of this shit comes from the son of a bitches in foreign countries. What they do is they get over, they learn this hacking shit as kids. While everybody over here playing video games, they learn how to hack into motherfuckers' bank accounts and learning how to steal information so that they can steal money. So when they get their visas and the shit that bring them to America, they can come here and pay for to go to school to be doctors and lawyers and judges and all types of bullshit like that. After they done stole all the money as teenagers and young adults in these foreign countries. You know, like I said, it happens here in America too. We got just as many hackers over here in foreign countries, but these some bitches over here, these some bitches in them foreign countries, man, they don't go outside and play basketball, or they may kick a soccer ball here and there, or whatever. These motherfuckers is behind them computers trying to figure out a way to steal money so they can get to America, and they want to steal it from Americans. You understand what I'm saying? Because the value of the dollar in America is a little bit more better than what they got going on in them foreign countries. So they want that American dollar so they can get their ass over here and go to school to be doctors and be IT experts and lawyers. So when they get over here in America, they can stay because they done escaped the poor ass country that they live in. Yeah, I'm talking some real shit. Yeah, but like I said, hackers is in America too. And they steal money too and utilize it to accelerate their lives and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Now, you know, we work hard for our money. Man, we getting 30 to 35% of our own earnings. That we sit out there, we drive, some people drive 12 hours a day because that's all they have. Or they need extra income to be able to live a certain quality of life. You know, some people have parents and things that need medication that the insurance don't cover. So somebody will work on a regular job 8 to 10 hours a day and then get out here 3-4 days a week and drive 6 to 8 hours a day. They burned out, they overworked, they you know what I'm saying? They just fatigue. The mental, when you fatigue, you're mentally fatigued. Then you got these motherfuckers that's gonna run some type of scam on you, account takeover scam, and steal the money that you out here working so hard for. Man, them motherfuckers need to be put in front of a firing squad. And the crazy thing about Uber and Lyft is, they'll tell you, they're gonna blame it on you. Because the first thing they're going to say, hey, well, you shouldn't have never gave nobody your verification code. You shouldn't have never did this. They're not going to do nothing to replace your money. Uber and Lyft is not going to give you nail dime extra because they're too busy taking it from you. So, shit, hell, all you drivers that's out there driving, all you got to do is look at how they do the reimbursement on the cleaning fees. They barely give you cleaning fees. Motherfucker can be dead to right. You can send the clearest pictures ever. All the damages. And the motherfucker still gonna diminish the cleaning fee the best they can. So, people, this ATO scam, account takeover scam, is something that you drivers need to pay close attention to. This is a very important topic. Hey, look, it's the same scam. They just switch it up in certain ways, but you still have to do some of the main things in order. No matter what kind of scam it is, they're still gonna try to get information from you that you should not be providing. They still gonna portray to be from Uber and Lyft Support in some kind of way, whether it's the trust and safety team or whether it's just Uber Support. Okay. They're going to do everything they can to try to contact you. Never take any calls from Uber or Lyft Support. You call them through the app. Eliminate everything else. Never give out any of your information. Or never call any numbers in the rider's messages. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because you're going to get burned. You understand what I'm saying? It's plain and simple as that. You know, I hope someone found this content today about this driver alert, this ATO scam, this account takeover scam useful. I hope you all utilize the things that I told you to avoid it. I hope you all paid attention so you can know when you see this. Okay? Hey, I'm Rideshare Real Talk. Man, let me tell you something. I'm about to be all over the internet. Oh, yeah. And you all as my subscribers and future subscribers, all of you drivers that's been following me, all of you people that ain't driving, that loves my content, man, y'all gonna be a big part of what I got coming up. Stick with me. If somebody didn't tell you that they love you today, Rideshare Real Talk loves you. And I mean it.